What's going on, everybody? Glitch God back in the building, and today is Money Making Sunday, everybody. We already have a free pick video out. Go check that out. We also have a little NFL video as well as to my personal feelings as far as these big NFL games go. I know a lot of people are going to be looking at these NFL games, and most of the money is coming in on these NFL games. But we can't leave the NBA out. NBA has been good to us, so we got to look at the NBA, and that's what this video is going to be about, is these NBA games on today's Sunday slate. Triple M, Money Makes Money, the Discord. You already know what time it is. Drop a comment down below or click the link in the bio to get them free plays every single day across every single sport. Our premium section available as well, where we're going crazy every single day in there. So with all that being said, let's jump into these NBA spots. First up, we got the Spurs and the Heat, y'all. So I am on the Spurs +3, not a whole lot. I did sprinkle that. Not in love with the game. I just feel like it's a Spurs spot. I think they get it done. I think they pull it off or at least cover. But I am in love with a prop in this game. It is Jimmy Butler over 17.5 points. I did put that out as my free play of the day. Jimmy Butler, I mean, I know that he has a lot of controversy going on. I know that he's been like self-sabotaging, not really playing, but let's not forget, Jimmy doesn't want to be on the team. He wants to get traded. So to keep that trade value up, he has to perform well, or at least well enough. So he did score 17 points in the last game. I think he goes over that, especially with a Spurs defense that has been struggling a little bit over the last few games. I think as a whole, the Spurs get it done or at least cover, but I think Jimmy specifically goes over that 17.5 points. There's another prop that I like in this game as well. It is Harrison Barnes over his points and rebounds, 14.5 points and rebounds. Harrison Barnes, I think he gets up and over that. So with that being said, I'm on the Spurs +3 lightly. I am on Jimmy Butler over 17.5 points, and Harrison Barnes is worth a look. Next up, we got the Nuggets and the Magic. Nuggets were laying 6 points. I was taking a look at it, but now that it's grown to 8.5, I am on the Magic. I lean towards the Magic, plus the 8.5 points. There are some props that I am looking at in this game. I do think Jokic does the 47.5 PRA. He did have a letdown against them in the last game, but with the way the Magic have been performing over the last few, and Jokic wanting a bounce-back game, I think he goes over his PRA, 47.5. I also like Westbrook. This is a fun prop over 1-3. He has covered this line in like 80% over the last 10 games. I just like Westbrook to shoot that 1-3. I think he can kind of get that done, especially with the Magic kind of guarding that inside pretty well. I think that Westbrook throws a 3 up. I mean, he's taken a few of them, so one of them's got to fall. Next up, we got the Sixers and the Bucks, y'all. Sixers have been stinking it up. They were keeping it close with the Pacers in the last game, but they just kind of fell apart here, and they have been playing a lot. They're on the road. They're tired. I like Milwaukee. They've been playing really well lately. At this line, 12.5 is kind of crazy. I did like it at the original. I lean towards the Bucks laying the points. I would take it down to maybe 11, 10, but lean definitely in the Bucks. I'm not looking at the Sixers. Next up, we got Brooklyn and OKC. Not in love with this game at all. I don't think Shai is playing. If anything, I don't know. I mean, I kind of lean towards Brooklyn plus the points, but not in love with this game. I'm not betting this game. I do like a prop in this. I like Cam Johnson over his 22 points, rebounds, and assists. They did have him as game time or questionable, but watch that injury report. Take this line. I like Cam Johnson to get over 22 PRA. Chicago and Portland, fade. Not looking at this game at all. If I had to choose anything, I would lean towards Portland plus 6.5 points, though, but not in love with this game. Next up, we got the Kings and the Wizards. Kings laying 16.5 points. That is a huge number to lay. I think the Kings can get it done. I lean towards the Kings. I'm definitely not backing the Wizards. I know the Wizards did cover in the last one. I took Golden State at half of the line. I think it was at like 13. I took them at like a -6.5, and they barely got that covered. So I couldn't tell you in this one. The Kings, I'm not going to get in front of them, especially with the Wizards, but I can't lay 16.5 with the Kings either. Potentially, I would maybe look at it over in this game, but I'm not betting this game. Last up, we got the Clippers and the Lakers. So Clippers are banged up. I think Zubac is sitting out, and I think Harden is sitting out. But there's no way to tell anymore with the way that they've been playing these little games in the NBA. Last second, they'll sit somebody. You don't even know. They'll be on the injury report, and then they're playing or they're supposed to be playing. The next thing you know, you don't see them out there. So I am leaning towards the Lakers plus 4 points. I am going to sprinkle that, especially with Zubac and Harden being probably out. I'm leaning towards the Lakers for a bounce back in this one. It's funny because out of all these games, the 3 that I am sprinkling are going to be underdogs. It's going to be the Spurs plus the 3, Orlando plus the 8.5, and the Lakers plus 4 points. So the dogs are barking today. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great money-making day today. Not in love with this NBA card, but nonetheless, I am giving you my leans and opinions on them. So, with all that being said, hope to see you guys at the window, and blessings to everybody.